Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. South Korea leads it 1-0. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Alex Bregman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bouncer down the line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now here it comes. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. South Korea is out in front 1-0. Into the box, number 1. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 1.
Now the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gurriel is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that could catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Into the windup and the pitch. Carson Kelly comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jeff Hoffman.
Starling Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Starling Marte.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. South Korea is out in front here, 1-0. Craig Kimbrell, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Here's George Springer. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And I'm looking down there at the milkman, Melky Cabrera. I love how this guy plays defense. Started his career in the middle of the field playing center, and then he's gone to both sides. He's got the arm, and he's got the versatility to play all the different positions. He's a really good defender.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
In for strike 2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Batting 6.
Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Brian McCann would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And this is fouled straight back. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. Riding in once again, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Joe Mauer.
In now, Joe Mauer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Runners on first with one down. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Renfroe rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, number 1.
Now batting, number 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Francisco Liriano trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Francisco Liriano.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
2-0, here it is. in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a liner. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 4.
Leading off for the Astros.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward right field. Renfroe has a beat on it. 1 away.
Batting 8.
So 1 away now for Beltran. From the stretch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Trevor Rosenthal, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9. Pitcher.
Number 21 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it. This one's headed for the record books. A combined no-hitter.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over, and that's exactly what they did. The stronghold is theirs.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Charlie Morton couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the show. MLB The Show is at the gateway to the
And
West,
now,
St. Louis,
your
Missouri, and lovely Busch
2017
Stadium. Today it'll be Conquest Baseball between the Eagles and the Cardinals. South Korea will look to grow their empire. Coming up next. Mike Leake will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, H?
This guy can really pitch. He's got a number of pitches in his arsenal, but the one I think about is the sinker. He'll use it when he needs to get a ground ball or maybe get out of a jam. Bases loaded, first and second, maybe even a runner on first base. Here comes that sinker to get that ground ball. He's looking to get two if he can.
Very weakly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out. This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. The 0-2 home pitch outside the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. There's a good fastball on the outside corner. As you'll take a look at strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Kelly goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success, because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly, and that's really hard for a hitter to read.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Jed Jerko now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going. He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Now in the box, Joe Mauer. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Joe Mauer.
In there, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Number 3, Orlando
into the box
Arcia.
now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. Pham on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the switch hitting Dexter Fowler. I love watching this guy play defense. Tall, lanky. I didn't realize how big he was till I stood right next to him. He's 6'5". No wonder he can cover so much ground in the outfield.
There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. Switch hitter batting left here. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Tommy Pham.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Pitch on the way. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, here's how the
Batting
visitors
fifth.
are lining up defensively,
Third baseman.
courtesy of Majestic.
Matt
And I'm looking down
Carpenter.
there at the Milkman, Melky Cabrera. I love how this guy plays defense. Started his career in the middle of the field playing center, and then he's gone to both sides. He's got the arm, and he's got the versatility to play all the different positions. He's a really good defender.
Matt Carpenter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting sixth. Left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Stepping into the box, Randall Grichuk will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Sabathia into his motion. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show.
Catcher, Carson Kelly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Carson Kelly is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way out in front. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 52, CC Sabathia.
Nolan Arenado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nolan Arenado.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Starling Marte will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. 1 there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Starling Marte will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Marte. Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over as Chris Medlin will go to work. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8,
Now batting, Greg Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Colton Wong will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Colton Wong.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. And the pitch on 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Dexter Fowler would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the
Tyler Lyons, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
70, Tyler Lyons.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Lifted in the air to center field. Pham is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First offering on its way. Joe Mauer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Orlando Cepeda will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here. It's a pinch hit now with 1 away. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Arcia.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Hard hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw to the plate. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep the lead and get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Melky Cabrera trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Softly hit out to short. And that's in there, base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that little soft liner did a nice job of staying with it, and the runner scoring from second base on that play. That's a nice aggressive run.
In now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning. Orlando Cepeda will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Cabrera. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here's Jed Jerko now. First time up, he went down looking. Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that's by him. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is fouled straight back. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Arcia is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over. And that's exactly what they did. The stronghold is theirs.
A 2-0 finish today. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.